the transfer window is left with just few days. By Friday, it will be closed. Osimhen is still clubless. Personally, honestly, I think Osimhen will join Chelsea. Just look at that combination of Joao Felix and Pedro Neto. Neto is the way Neto used to play that ball at that wing, that Mudryk wing. Mudryk will suffer game time at Chelsea. When this guy was at Dortmund, he did the needful. He was really good. Coming to Man United, is there a problem there? Or this guy has a problem with Premier League? Jordan Sancho coming to Chelsea. Yes, guys, welcome back to KMV, the #1 Chelsea fan, and I hope you all are doing well today. Yes, massive news on Victor Osimhen. Like, the issue between Osimhen and Chelsea right now is a one to watch, as Osimhen has been trending either going to Saudi Arabia. Others are saying Osimhen is still in Europe. I'm going to give you guys the latest update on Osimhen and Chelsea, and as well we are going to talk about Raheem, Pedro Neto, Joao Felix, Copama, and some things which I think are positive in this Chelsea squad. But before we go into all that, don't forget to click that subscription button. Don't forget to drop your opinions or your comments down below, and as well don't forget to click that follow button, because I am #1 Chelsea fan. Yes, after Chelsea put out one of the best performance in a very long time by beating Wolves 6-0, Fabrizio came out immediately and said something about Osimhen. According to Fabrizio, Al Ahly are progressing to sign Victor Osimhen for a fee of 65 million euros plus, but no agreement has been reached yet. And honestly, as a fan of Chelsea, when I saw that post, I was shocked to see a young, talented, prolific striker choosing money over football. But then I was like, no, this is his decision. This is what Osimhen wants. It doesn't concern us at all. And Fabrizio, the same person who said what I just read to you all, came out again and said a lot of things. He said Osimhen will not be joining Al Ahly. Osimhen is this, Osimhen is that. Osimhen's agent even came out and said they should put respect on Osimhen's name. This is one of the best players in Europe top 5 leagues at the moment. He is not joining any Saudi league, as there are still a lot of things for him to do in Europe. He is not leaving Europe for any other league. And when you look at how this thing has been going lately, when you think about the fact that the transfer window is left with just few days, by Friday it will be closed. Osimhen is still clubless, and Conte made it clear that if Osimhen doesn't get a club, or if Napoli doesn't sell Osimhen, definitely Osimhen will become clubless. And for sure, Osimhen will not like to be clubless or not playing football during this season. Now, I think the deal is not going Chelsea's way. I think what Chelsea has been bargaining so hard for is now going their way, because if Osimhen wanted to join Chelsea on a lower wage salary, definitely it should have happened a long time ago. But Osimhen wanted that particular 100 million, and Chelsea said no way. Now, if Chelsea are really interested to make that forward a dangerous zone for clubs, if Chelsea are really serious to make top 4, if Chelsea are really passionate to build a project which will become successful, then we should take our chances by going in for this guy during these few days that are left. Just look at that combination of Joao Felix and Pedro Neto when they came in as sub. Don't you see how the game completely changed? Like, those guys, they changed that up front. Joao Felix making that goal, he said it was so easy at that spot. Can you imagine? He said it was so easy. This is what we are talking about. Elite players, prolific players, players who are proven. And as well, Pedro Neto. Almost see, Neto is the way Neto used to play that ball at that wing, that Mudryk wing. Mudryk will suffer game time at Chelsea. I'm just telling you guys, because Mudryk, when you look at him in terms of speed, he is at top level. In terms of confidence, in terms of his physicality, in terms of arrogance, you can count on Mudryk. But his finishing product is just useless. His finishing product is nowhere to be found. You can't tell me Mudryk actually knows what he is doing whenever he has the ball, because Mudryk did not make a complete pass from that game. His passes were bad. His passes could not reach his players. Now, take a look at when Neto came in. Take a look at when Joao Felix came in. Just like Chelsea Football Club and other people are now calling Joao Felix and Neto NetFlix. Can you imagine? We now have NetFlix at Chelsea. Take a look at how Neto made that run with that ball. And Felix, even without playing with this guy for a long time, knew fully well that as a winger, he will do the needful by making a proper pass, which Felix made it look so easy at that spot. Jackson has missed more than 10 chances in a nearer spot than what Felix made it look so easy. This is what we are talking about, building a team with Elliott and players who know what they are doing. Those guys, they knew what they were doing. You get, I'm not talking down on any other player at that point, but I have to be honest, those two guys, they made that up front look incredibly well, honestly. And I think those players who were not proving themselves to be an Elliott players will now start suffering game time. Maresca is very brutal. He said it. He will not make a player to get 1 minute if that player doesn't want playing, if that player is not ready. And we all know all those players who are not ready at Chelsea yet. Now, something came out again. Let's find out what Osimhen and this Chelsea wahala they go. Now, according to this reporter, Chelsea and Napoli have made progress over deal for Victor Osimhen, and the London side are willing to make him a top earner. A large signing on a fee could also be in play. This is what I'm talking about. Chelsea could go in for Osimhen. Let's not lose that trust yet. Let's see how Chelsea wants to unveil Osimhen. Let's put it this way, because Osimhen to me is one step a Chelsea player already. Like, this guy at this point, he will join Chelsea. Get it from me. He will join Chelsea. I don't know for you, but I would love to know your opinion on that. Let's now talk about Raheem Sterling. Let's take a look at what David Ornstein said. According to David Ornstein, he said, Raheem Sterling priority to resolve Chelsea contract situation before talks over move this summer. 3 years left on a £300,000 plus in Chelsea. Can you imagine? See wetin Sterling they earn for Chelsea. 300K per week for Chelsea. And we can't get Osimhen. See, if we can, okay, let's keep reading. Enquiries from clubs, but concrete dialogue yet to begin. No interest from Aston Villa. Not pursuing. Aston Villa are not after this guy. And I heard rumors about Man United giving us Sancho and looking after Chilwell. Well, personally, if I am to talk about Sancho, I think Sancho has something in him. I think Sancho as well is not that a bad player. He is not that bad. You get? What I'm confused about Sancho and United is if at all Sancho get problem with United or Eric Ten Hag, because when this guy was at Dortmund, he did the needful. He was really good. Coming to Man United, is there a problem there, or this guy has a problem with Premier League? This is what I'm confused about Sancho. This is my confusion. Is he having a problem with Premier League, or his problem is actually Ten Hag and Man United? Let me know your opinion on that. But I don't think we still need a winger, regardless of whether or not Sancho is a good player. Sancho is a right winger. We already have Opama who can play at that position. And as well, we have Madueke who is now showing us his form, who is now proving to gradually grow as a player, who is now writing his name in Chelsea shirt. So I don't see any reason for us going in for another winger, knowing fully well that we have Kandri Payes who will be joining Chelsea soon. We have Extiva Willian who will also be joining Chelsea soon at that same position. So it's useless getting another winger. You get? I don't think it's necessary. Rather, let's focus on the main part. Let's focus on the needful, which is getting that number 9. Now, I'm not praising Osimhen or saying Champions League football with Osimhen is rest assured. No, don't get me wrong. Osimhen could still come to Chelsea and things don't go well. You get? Things don't go as planned. It can happen. But it's more better for you to get that striker who can make the needful, who can score you goals. We have seen Osimhen scoring goals in different clubs. We have seen this guy, how he pressed, how if We have Osimhen at that up front, Neto, Felix, Kopama, Kunku before Jackson and the rest. Chelsea will score goals. This season, I see Chelsea conceding goals based on that defense, based on that poor defense. Like that defense, I don't trust those defenders except for Renato Viga, who, Renato Viga, this guy, when he said he can play in almost every position, most of you thought he was lying. This guy is a right back, right center back, midfielder. Yesterday he came on and played as a midfielder. This guy, did you see when he made those two Wolf defenders to clutch, like them two jam their face like this, and he passed in their middle? This guy, Renato Viga. Let's watch how this guy will definitely win Ballon d'Or at Chelsea. And as well, Nicholas Jackson has been doing a progressive, impactful result lately. He got a goal and assist last night. I don't think I talked about him enough, so I'll give him accolade for his performance. I'll give him accolade for his goal, which he scored, and the assist to Cole Palmer. And Chelsea Football Club will be taking on Servette, second leg for not Champions League qualification, your Conference League. This Conference League, I'm not used to it, this Conference League, but Chelsea will be playing Conference League second leg qualification against Servette at the Bridge. Is it at the Bridge? No, away from home, because the first one we played at the Bridge. So Chelsea will be playing these guys on Thursday, and my match preview will be dropping on Wednesday. My prediction, starting 11, and what we have to do in order to make the game a better one. Just like I said, we should not be building from the back due to how poor our defense is. And Maresca himself quickly realized that the defenders we have at the moment are not confident for him to start playing that ball from the back. And he used just Robert Sanchez. And you saw it for yourself. It went well. So watch out as I will be dropping my match preview, and as well, let me know your opinions, your corrections, and your contribution. Do you think Osimhen will make that move to Chelsea? Will he accept Chelsea or choose money over football? What are your opinions about Raheem Stanley leaving Chelsea for Man United? Is it a good deal? Jordan Sancho coming to Chelsea? What are your opinions? And don't forget to share this video, because I am #1 Chelsea fan.